Hey mates, what's going on? Today I'm going to place my 7 PICKEMS predictions for the champion stage and get the golden coin. So, these are the teams in the champion stage. If we're just gonna see my PICKEMS for the challenge and the legend stage, these were my PICKEMS. The correct one, Vitality, G2, Outsiders, Liquid, and Imperial on the legend stage. Liquid, Ins, Heroic, NAVI, and Faze. Right. So, obviously, Faze and Navi are the ones who are favorites to go all the way through. So I'm probably just gonna drag them through it all. But if we're gonna take the others, Team Spirit versus Furia. So now wait, we're gonna take any specific Copenhagen please. So I've said for the beginning, I said last time, Copenhagen Flames can only play BO1s. They have played one BO3, and that was against, I think it was Imperial. Obviously, they played 2 good matches, but against a top tier team in a BO3, they're gonna lose. So Ends is gonna go through. I think Copenhagen Flames has played really well in this tournament, but they're not gonna go any further. I think Spirit has showed a lot in this tournament, and they have surprised me a lot. If we're gonna go through the matches, so Furia has won against G2, they won against Pick, they won against Liquid. Liquid is not that hard. Big, you can argue about those. That a match that has been difficult for Furia. Nip they lost against, but NIP looked incredibly well this tournament, and then G2 obviously. Spirit they have won against Furia, they've won against Heroic, they've won against Copenhagen Flames. So again, not a lot to take from it, and this is probably going to be with Navi and Heroic the closest matchup in the quarterfinal. So let's just take Furia for now. I might be able to change it later on, but let's just take Furia for now. So Navi Heroic has had a lot of history. Navi hasn't looked good in the last couple of months, but they have looked good at the major, so I am tempted to do this. But I'm also tempted to do this because Heroic, I could feel like that dark horse, they could easily just win the whole thing. But it is a Danish team, so fuck it. I don't think they're gonna win it. I don't think. I don't even think they're gonna go through with Navi. Navi and Faze are the favorites to win this whole thing, and that would be stupid of me to not pick Navi. The same with Faze. Obviously, I think if an NIP would have device on their team, maybe I would have done that but they don't. I think Faze is a better team than NIP. I think Kerrigan is a better IGL, and I think just the whole team is better. So obviously I'm gonna pick Faze Clan, and the semifinals are very easy for me. I actually feel like these two, NIP Faze Clan and Navi Heroic, those are the semifinals because none of these teams are going to win it. We actually have the semifinals and the quarterfinals, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do this. Obviously, Faze Clan is gonna win over Furia. Furia hasn't won over any big teams. Maybe G2. Yeah, G2 they won against G2, but again, like I said last time, G2 hasn't shown for me the potential that they have. So yeah, Furia hasn't shown anything for me yet. The same with Spirit, but Furia has shown a more fight and more fighting spirit than Team Spirit. Ironic enough. So yeah, Faze Clan is gonna go through for me, and then a Navi and Ends you got. And again, I think Navi is gonna go through. First of all, they are the favorites. Second of all, Ends is a very good team, and I feel like this is probably the best chance they've got with the team they have to go all the way through. Especially the way they're playing so well. Spinks is a machine on that team, and if he can show up, they can easily win against Navi. But if he doesn't show up, it's gonna be easy for Navi to just sweep them over. And in the BO3, I don't think Spinks is gonna show up every single game, so Navi is gonna go through for me. And then we have Navi and Faze in the final. Yeah. And this is the big one. This is the big one. I'm fairly secure about the semifinal. The only one I'm not secure about is the Furia Spirit match up. But I'm fairly sure about the semifinal. And I'm fairly sure, yeah, a quarterfinal and semifinal I'm fairly sure about. The only thing, yeah, I'm not sure about is this one and this one. So Faze Clan vs Navi. Who am I gonna pick? This is gonna get me my diamond coin. So what I am thinking is, and it's not even like it's not it's not like it's not CS:GO based, but it's like it's a fairy tale story. If Faze Clan actually were to win it all, it would be such a fairy tale story, and it would be such an amazing accomplishment for Kerrigan, and I feel like he deserves it. It's not CS:GO based, but it's just it's just my intuition. Faze Clan is gonna win this major. They have been favorites for a lot of majors in the past. They've never won it. They were in the final once. They lost it against, I think it was Cloud9 with the Sturi 2K clutch. But I think they got it this time. I think they've looked better than Navi the last months or so. I think they play better. I think their team spirit is better. I think everything around the team, around how they play, is just better than Navi at the moment. I think Faze Clan is the best team in the world. I think there's no doubt about it. But I think if there were one team that could beat Faze Clan at this moment, it would be Navi. And they could easily beat them. But if Brokey shows up, if Triss shows up, if Rob shows up, like they've done all the tournament, they could win it. So yeah, this is my picks. I think I don't think I'm gonna change this one. I actually think Furia is going to go through. It's also a bit I do like Brazilians and the fans. I do like how much they love CS:GO down there. So I'm gonna still pick Furia, but against Faze Clan, there's no doubt about my mind that it's gonna be Faze Clan to go through to the final. And the West, well, we're gonna get 2 semifinals in the quarterfinal. That's fine. So yeah, that's my picks. Happy Major. Let's go.